Somebody in WWE today is getting fired. The WWE website accidentally leaks the identity of the new Smackdown general manager that will be announced next week. Who is it? Let's talk about it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, somebody is going to get fired today at WWE headquarters, man. What a fucking stupid mistake this was. If you watched Monday Night Raw last night, if you watched my review last night, link is down below in the description, and an annotation will pop up on the screen right now for you guys if you missed that video last night. Vince McMahon appointed Shane as the commissioner of SmackDown, Stephanie, the commissioner of Monday Night Raw, but he wants a little bit more than just that. Next week, they left you with a cliffhanger as to both of them, Shane and Stephanie respectively, choosing a general manager to work underneath them for both Raw and SmackDown. Now, apparently, late last night after Monday Night Raw went off the air, WWE's mobile website, I'm not sure if this happened on the PC side of things, but you guys were sending me pictures of mobile. I don't know if it was one or the other, but mobile last night leaked the SmackDown general manager that will be revealed next week. And as you guys can see in the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure you know who that is going to be. And I will read to you what this says right now. It says, the Yes Movement takes over SmackDown Live. That only means one thing. One of the greatest of all time, Daniel Bryan, will be running SmackDown as the new general manager. Over the last month, former GMs and power players attempted to maneuver themselves into the position of SmackDown Live commissioner, at which point Shane and Stephanie McMahon would send them away passive-aggressively, attempt to install themselves as the frontrunner for the Blue Brand's figurehead. Mr. McMahon doesn't do passive-aggressive. He's all about open competition, so the chairman relieved Shane of his Raw duties to install him as the SmackDown commissioner, giving Stephanie sole control of Raw with a twist. As first order of business among the two new commissioners, Mr. McMahon commanded that each of his children select a GM next week on Raw to handle their day-to-day business, meaning the competition between Shane and Stephanie has just begun in earnest. And the face-to-face confrontation between the McMahons was any indication, it's about to escalate to a whole new level. Daniel Bryan might have just been revealed as the new SmackDown Live general manager. This is unbelievable. What a fuck-up on WWE's behalf. Now, I know for a fact, I've seen people tweeting this after the fact that I was sent this, and WWE quickly made the mistake and took it down. So, just based on that alone, this might be very well true. I don't know, man. They could change their plans. Plans change at the drop of a dime in WWE. So I would not be surprised if it does change. But it looks like we are getting Daniel Bryan as the new SmackDown general manager. And if Daniel Bryan is named the SmackDown general manager, to me this makes all the sense in the world. You know, Kurt Angle was talking about coming back to the WWE. He was always a possibility of coming back and being a GM and making wrestling great again. That would fit into Shane McMahon's role and motto for SmackDown. But Daniel Bryan is just as good. And like I said in the review last night, SmackDown coming out of this draft, being a 2-hour show, and now being live, and now being set up to be distinctively different than Monday Night Raw. They're going to get a new set. They're getting a new world champion. They're going to get a new announce team, hopefully, with Corey Graves. Now they got Daniel Bryan. You got Shane McMahon, the eldest of the McMahon children, and the brightest, I should say. SmackDown is going to take on more of an independent feel. SmackDown's going to be the NXT light for the main roster. It's going to pretty much take what NXT is doing down at Full Sail on Wednesdays, and it's going to apply some of that to SmackDown. Monday Night Raw is not going to do that. For some reason, Kevin Dunn, Vince McMahon, and the goons up there, they don't want that type of wrestling and action. And they don't want that type of presentation on Monday Night Raw, for whatever reason. Monday Night Raw is in need of that desperately. I don't know why they can't span that across both brands. But with Shane McMahon and now Daniel Bryan, the general manager of SmackDown, this all plays a part in SmackDown becoming the #1 show, the A show, and the wrestling show. It's going to be the one show that we pretty much crave to see every Tuesday, because Monday Night Raw, we know their track record. We know Monday Night Raw puts on one good show in 3 months, and the rest of them are fucking utter garbage. We know their track record. SmackDown live, SmackDown on Tuesday, SmackDown with Shane, SmackDown with the younger talent, SmackDown with more of the WWE superstars that can go in the ring, with Daniel Bryan as the GM, and Mauro Ranallo and hopefully Corey Graves on commentary. Gonna be can't miss. It's gonna be can't miss, man. WWE is making a mistake. And USA, I don't know if they're too stupid to see it, but with the draft, they want both brands to be distinctively, equal. They want them to be distinctive, but they want them to be even. I don't think that's going to happen. SmackDown coming out of this draft is going to be the #1 show. All factors coming out of this draft are going to point to SmackDown being the #1 show. With Raw being 3 hours, with Raw having a half a roster from what it's going to look like right now, they are going to fail. Plus, Stephanie McMahon and the imagery of Stephanie McMahon running Monday Night Raw is not really the most beautiful thing in the world. That's plain, same old shit. We've seen that so many times before with Stephanie McMahon running Monday Night Raw. So, if WWE was smart, they would not appoint Triple H as the general manager. They would go out and get somebody else, somebody different, somebody fresh, maybe an Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff's name's been coming up a lot in the last 24 hours. I don't know why. I know they got a DVD coming out about him. But Eric Bischoff on Monday Night Raw would instantly inject a breath of fresh air into WWE. Because not only is Eric Bischoff great at what he does as an on-air character, he can be the authority figure we do not mind seeing every single week. And then on that side, you got Bischoff, and then Bryan, and, WWE, if they keep the brands separate and they really keep them distinct, and it could really work out. It really could work out. But Monday Night Raw, the only thing about this draft I do not want to see is Monday Night Raw remain at 3 hours. Each show needs to be 2 hours. Raw needs to be 2 hours to thrive, because with the 3-hour format and a half a roster, Monday Night Raw would automatically sink into levels that we've never seen before, and SmackDown automatically would become the #1 show just based off that and that alone. But Monday Night Raw, Stephanie, she hasn't revealed, I should say, a GM yet, but the WWE website obviously leaked that Daniel Bryan is going to be the SmackDown GM, announced Monday Night Raw this coming week before the draft takes place, man. So, what do you guys think about that? Daniel Bryan, does he fit the SmackDown mold? Is he going to be good as a SmackDown general manager? Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. This is breaking news that nobody has covered yet. Figured I'd be the first to get that out there for you guys. Obviously, this is all my opinion. WWE can change this whenever they want, being that it was leaked. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing how SmackDown shapes, because I haven't been excited about SmackDown in forever, man. I haven't watched SmackDown in God knows how long. But SmackDown Live, I will be doing reviews every single week. Shane McMahon leading the charge, Daniel Bryan leading the charge, Mauro Ranallo, hopefully Corey Graves, and some of the best talent that hasn't been utilized in WWE going to find a nice little spot on SmackDown, man. I can't wait to see what happens, and it's going to be pretty exciting next Tuesday live on the Blue brand. This is JD. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up. I am going to be live on YouTube with Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Descent DLC Map Pack 3. I'll be live at 1 p.m., man. Make sure you guys tune into that if you guys want to see me live today, and I'll be having fun with that, man. So thank you so much. Like I said, hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. If you missed my Monday Night Raw review from last night, link is down below in the description and on the screen with an annotation. And Off the Script. If you guys missed all 4 parts of Off the Script, those are down in the description as well. Make sure you guys go check those out. I'll be back with any breaking news regarding this draft. Thank you so much for watching. I'm JD, and I'll see you guys in the next video.